In today's episode, we're going to talk about the following. One, Kaizer-chiefs shockingly advised Bernard Parker to retire. They say, man, we should call it a quit. Number two, we're going to talk about good news as Khama BILLIAT is fully ready for the game they are yet to play against the Golden Arrows. You will remember that during the derby, he came out, he was substituted on the 38th towards the 39th minute because of a hamstring injury. So that's exactly what we're about to talk about in this video. So if this is what you are interested in, then please stick around. Then to those that have not yet subscribed, please do the honorable thing, subscribe, click the notification bell, like the video, comment in the comment section below. Do that because I give you authentic and genuine news. Also, I'm authentic and genuine as I deliver those news. So let's jump right into it. A source has revealed that, Khama BILLIAT has been, Bernard Parker has been told to retire. Bernard Parker might be doing well for now, but in the long run, we are not sure. Especially at this age, he has been a brilliant footballer for the longest time, but I think it's about time to move on and retire at Chiefs and take up a role closer to the club. Wow, this has been revealed by a source. They said, no. The Kaizer-chiefs feels that, okay, Bernard Parker, you have run your race, you know what I'm saying, you have done exceptionally well. Even during the Soweto derby, you have done exceptionally well. Now, this call came just after Stuart Baxter had said the following. During the derby, you will all recall that Bernard Parker played an exceptional game. So the interview that followed just after the game, Mr. Stuart Baxter had this to say about Bernard Parker. He said that he knows that, he acknowledged that Kaizer-chiefs are trying to trim down the age of the squad, which is, by the way, the statement that was said by the sporting director, Mr. Junior Kaizer-Motaung. Junior Kaizer-Motaung came clean and clear when he said that one of the biggest responsibilities that he has right now, it is to trim down the age of the squad. Number two, then sign quality and experienced players to Naturena. So, Mr. Stuart Baxter then, in his comment, he says that he acknowledges that Kaizer-chiefs is taking this direction where they are trying to trim, move away all these old players, and so that they could bring young and experienced players. So, he said he wishes that Bernard Parker should be excluded among the people that will leave Naturena very soon. So, but it seems like Kaizer-chiefs are not buying the face, you know what I'm saying? They're not buying the idea that Bernard Parker, you performed very well during the Soweto derby. They are saying, no, man, you've worked very hard. You are one of the longest saving player at Naturena currently. But you know what? The number one longest player saving at Naturena, it is a Dumelen Kone. And then I forgot whether it's Bernard Parker the second. I'm not sure. Then I'll verify my facts later on. And then when I do another video, I'll clarify that one for you. So far, then they say, no, you have been a longest saving player. We acknowledge your attitude, we acknowledge your commitment to the football, your dedication, but also you need to retire. And I think Kaizer-chiefs are right to say, no man, you need to retire. So if you don't want to retire, then Kaizer-chiefs will have to release the player, and the player will have to, finish off his season somewhere else, which is not even sure. But the good thing about Bernard Parker is that he is a qualified individual. He can take a role at Kaizer-chiefs because I think he has done what they call it sports psychology or science. Yeah, it's sports psychology. So he is of a good use to Kaizer-chiefs. Apart from the fact that he has contributed as a player, he can contribute now as a part of in management. So that's what Kaizer-chiefs are suggesting, to say, no. You know what? Due to your qualification, clearly we need you, but now we want you to retire from playing football and stay. So I don't know about you guys, but I think I concur with Kaizer-chiefs to say, no, man, please retire, take a role, do something. But on the field, we want to put young players, and I think I love what Junior Kaizer-Motaung, or the direction that Junior Kaizer-Motaung is giving to Kaizer-chiefs. So for me, I'm kind of like, Bernard Parker, you live in Kaizer-chiefs. I don't know about Matoho, but I think Matoho, I kind of feel that don't let go Matoho yet, but use Nyabulo Ngobo. Maybe the backup should be Matoho. Then you constantly use Jabulo Ngobo in his position, and then Daniel Cardoso, man, you're starting to you're starting to show signs of it's kind of like you're aging now. So I think you two must now make the way, or make the way for youngsters. Maybe you now have to be a backup as well. And then Kokota Piano or Samir Nokovic. Hey man, I think if Kaizer-chiefs are to play a good football, you could not be part of it. Though I've heard that SuperSport and Amazulu are interested to sign that player, but it is surprising that Amazulu want a Kaizer-chiefs player, because when Kaizer-chiefs offered those players, they said they are rejects. Now they want them. They are looking to sign them. Now they are hypocrites. I'm not sure about Leonardo Castro, because there is also a very difficult situation of Leonardo Castro. Kaizer-chiefs are not actually, they haven't started talking about renewing his contract as well. So those are the players that are seemingly leaving Kaizer-chiefs, as others are not yet on the list. But Parker, Leonardo Castro, Bakas, Kambule, and Samir Nokovic. Well, the gate looks like it is wide open for those players. Who do you think should remain among these players, and why? Let's talk in the comment section below, guys. Now, before we conclude this video, remember I talked to you about the player called Khama BILLIAT. He's wearing jersey number what? Because I always jersey number 11. You know what, Kaizer-chiefs players and other players are always I know their names and their jersey number. So so jersey number 11 at Kaizer-chiefs was substituted during the Soweto derby, where he had obtained a hamstring injury together with Leonardo Castro. The good news, particularly about Khama BILLIAT, is that he is training with the team and he's back, fully training with the team, meaning that he is now ready to play for Kaizer-chiefs as they are facing Golden Arrows. The question that I want to ask you is, what do you think will be the score prediction? Now, with Stuart Baxter, I want to warn you guys, and I must warn you, Stuart Baxter have got the tendency of playing a good football in a particular game and then playing a ugly football. If Stuart Baxter, for instance, he were to approach the Golden Arrows game with the same tactics he used to when they were playing the Soweto derby, especially the first minute to the 38th minute, where Kaizer-chiefs were interested to play football, then I can give you the score and I can predict it and tell you without fear and favor that the score will be 3-1. Kaizer-chiefs can score 3 goals and Arrows will probably score 1 goal. But if Stuart Baxter decides to approach a game with 6 defenders and 8 defenders, and they are playing this counter-attack thing that is just nonsensical, then I can tell you without fear and favor that if Kaizer-chiefs doesn't get a draw, it's probably Golden Arrows will win that game. Because what gives Golden Arrows also a better advantage is that when they play against these bigger teams, the players do not need coaches to motivate them. They don't need any other motivation. To play against Kaizer-chiefs or Orlando Pirates itself, it's a motivation itself. Knowing that at Golden Arrows, there's a player who was signed by Sundowns, and I forgot, I think it's Sibis, it's not Sibis, I forgot his name. And then there's another player that was signed by Orlando Pirates, which is Bandi Leshandu. He's doing very well, so it gives the players at Golden Arrows something to think about, and they will be highly motivated as they come against Kaizer-chiefs. So if Kaizer-chiefs then decide to play their ugly football, then because these guys are highly motivated, seeing that they are playing against a big team, they are probably going to walk over Kaizer-chiefs, because while these young players at Golden Arrows, they've got energy, man, they don't get tired. So if you are a Kaizer-chiefs, a team that is defending constantly, you are bound to make mistakes. So as you make mistakes, these young players will capitalize on those mistakes and they'll punish you. So I don't see Kaizer-chiefs winning that team if they go back to their old tactics. But I want to say this now, if they use the tactics that was used during the Soweto derby, especially or specifically the first to the 38th minute, I was impressed with that kind of football. And I was like, if Kaizer-chiefs can continuously play this type of football, Kaizer-chiefs can win all the remaining games. Yeah, so that even if they were to play against Sundowns, they will win against Sundowns if they were to start playing that type of football. So you and I can go into the comment section below and then have a score prediction. I will also do a video where I will look at all the injuries that Kaizer-Chiefs currently have now, the players that are available. But the other good news is that Dumsana Zuma is also available, is training with the first team. Everything is okay. So I will also do the round-off just to see the player that I need to monitor right now. It is Leonardo Castro. I need to see what he's doing, because the same injury with khama, but khama has been back into the training. We need to monitor Leonardo Castro. Other than that, tell me what else do you want me to look for at Naturena, and come back with another news. Even if it's not Naturena, even if it's other clubs, tell me what specifically you will want me to report on. Nevertheless, guys, let's talk on the comment section below. Until next time, guys, please take care.